Okay, everybody, assuming you saw part A. You heard the young lady say that they're not calling, no phone call, but they're cutting the cases off. This lady, a mother of four, has not received food stamps since October. So you were getting them, then all of a sudden, stop getting them. Wait for a phone call. Call the news, same thing. Wait for a phone call. You expose them, same thing. Wait for a phone call. Again, the other one said they're not calling and they're still cutting the cases off. I said it before, and someone said, I said it before. Listen, there are systems in place. We don't have the data. So all I can think is, have you not heard about them telling the illegal immigrants to apply for housing? You think? People say they can't get welfare. You got to be out of your mind. They're getting it now. They've been getting it. The system is already overloaded. So you don't find it strange that she'd been getting food stamps, all right? Let's think about it. She'd been getting food stamps. All of a sudden, the food stamps stopped. What happened? All of a sudden, the food stamps have stopped. You think it was you think out of all the millions of Americans receiving food stamps, and I know the majority of people that receive food stamps are going to be white people because they are the majority in this country, looking at the numbers. So, yeah, they've been saying that 60% of welfare recipients are white. I get it based on the numbers. But hers automatically just stopped. How is that? Cases, cutting off the cases. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Let's have the conversation. You can tell me in the comments. There's a thing called selective. Yeah. Just like on jobs when they choose who to let go and who to keep. So I'm wondering, are they selecting, which will primarily be to BC, possibly, who to cut off? How do they just cut you off? And I was checking in these situations, it's kind of like an unemployment thing. They have like eligibility. So if it was a violation or something, you should have gotten a letter. But no, you just automatically just cut off. A mother for. Wait for a phone call. Wait for a phone call. So, in my opinion, all I can think of, this might be part of what I've been saying. Hashtag starve you out. Your time might be up. It's somebody else's turn, and I think that someone else's turn might be the illegal immigrants. It's only so much can go around. They bought these folks here. The illegal immigrants are here. Only so much can go around. And for what I look like, looking at for what it looks like to me, all these Americans cannot afford their house note. People sitting up here going through 401ks, not to buy a vacation home. No. We're going to do an investment property. We're going to buy a home in the woods so we can go have fun by the lake and hang out. No, they're liquidating 401ks to pay the rent, to pay the mortgage, to pay the food, the high insurance, the high property taxes. They're raiding the 401ks to keep a roof over their heads. See, this tells me a decision has been made. That's what politics is. Then they teach you in poli-sci. Well, at least when I was going at the university, the study of who gets what. This is ridiculous. A mother of four. And I believe the lady, they're cutting the cases off. Well, if they're cutting the case, let's see, I said in a prior video, they've been telling them to apply for housing, food stamps, you name it. Apply for assistance. They've been telling immigrants that. Let me guess, they probably did it, and now it's like, uh-oh, caseload. Remember the man in Chicago? Black man, looked very intelligent. He fell hard on hard times, dressed appropriately, Look like to me a decent guy that obviously your job run out, money can only last so long unless you're millions of dollars, and that can happen too. Trust me, I've seen that. So he went to get help in Chicago, and what did they tell him? You are for housing. They told him you are going to be waitlisted because they are prioritizing the immigrants. At least they told him the truth. And what did he do? He called the news. They told that man you're going to be waitlisted because what? They are prioritizing the illegal immigrants. So you think it want to spill over into food stamps? Another reason why I say not to carry the seed of poverty D. Men that can't provide. You expect waiting for a miracle. Where's the father? Let me guess. Probably can't pick up the phone and call him because he's probably, let's see, unless he's deceased, and if he is, then trust me, I doubt he left any life insurance money. He might be incarcerated, or guess what? Just out there in the world somewhere, and the Joker simply doesn't care. A mother for. You can carry the seed of poverty if you would like. Try your luck. When I see women sitting up here already struggling, you got this system that you're depending on is falling apart. Do you not understand the system in itself in totality is falling apart? People got the degree and all that stuff. It doesn't matter with a degree from MIT. It doesn't matter. They got the degree and still can't find a job. Don't have to have a degree. Hardworking, decent people still can't find a job. These companies are getting very creative. They are getting so creative. You think just in retail, they pull in 25, 30 hours here. You think it's just there. Oh, no. It can spill over into corporate. It can spill over into corporate, too. Why someone's playing, someone's planning. And we already know, where's the man? Where's the child support? But hey, get mad at me. Someone said you're just pushing your views. I'm trying to enlighten you. Because maybe somebody didn't get the message. It's where we fell in love, or where's that love at now? Because if a person loves you, they will definitely take care of you. You're not gonna come telling me that a man is madly in love with a woman and his kids and won't take care of them. Then you are delusional if you believe that. Some of these same men, I take care of these kids. Guess what? They'll have an account somewhere of some woman on OnlyFans. People doing what they want to do. Life is business. So now she's using money that's pretty much been delegated for her bills, for gasoline. What happens when that money runs out? You think, let's say, for example, extra $5,000 or $10,000. That ain't no lot of money. That's a lot of money when you don't have any money. Trust me, I get it. Hey, if someone throws it my way, hey, a lot of money. But you understand what I'm saying? It's not like, like, oh, you just balling. That could be a nice cushion. You think this woman has $10,000? She probably don't have $5,000. And if she does have it, which I would doubt it, but even if she does have it stocked somewhere, you know what's going to happen? Inflation and not getting these food stamps going to eat that money up in no time. Let's say she just had $5,000 with gasoline, and she probably doesn't have that. And I'm sorry to hear that. But with gasoline, food, inflation, utility bills, this and that, and then she don't have the food stamps, even if she had $5,000, it'll be gone in no time. It might that might squeeze you by months because most Americans don't. It's no joke. So when that runs out, panic. 4 children. Wait for a phone call. The phone call hasn't come now. You know what I bet? Listen, and let's just be realistic. But have you noticed though, when it comes to processing and getting these illegal immigrants in these hotels, getting them in these churches, getting them in these shelters, getting them on a bus ride, if you notice, that can go coordinated very well and it can go coordinated very successfully. Ask yourself why. There are now, I'm going to do a video on it. It's listed on my list. There now, you're not going to believe this. In one state, they're giving illegal immigrants, you know they're homeless, right? They're giving them like a couple $1,000s to let, I think it's like a couple $1,000 if they're homeless for like 3 months, a couple $1,000 to give it. That's your tax dollars. Hate to say it. I am this here with the Democrats. I must say I am, and I didn't vote for Biden, but I'm deeply shocked to see this happening. I am deeply, deeply shocked to see this happening. The food stamps, and you got the vote of the people who need those food stamps. I mean, you can't really, the politicians, I don't think any of them any good. You can't trust them, but you know, we all make our decisions. But this right here, these these are your voters. These are your voters, and we're gonna have the voters out here like this here. Children can't read, not getting along, can't read. If you really think that the life of yesterday is going to work, what's working today is going to work for tomorrow, better think again. Everything is changing. This is a way, I think, to starve someone out. I'm sorry to tell you, yeah, a way to starve you out. Give them the darn food stamps. This is crazy. We're talking about food. Have you seen the price of ribeye? I was looking at Wagyu, yeah, and that Wagyu will not be coming over here. Oh, not those steaks. Sure would be nice. So we're not gonna even go there, but it's regular food, meat. The price of food. So now the Americans having a hard time getting food stamps. Again, you got the middle class collapsing. It's a nightmare. That's why I call it. We're looking at, I think, a civilized silent purge. People are already panicking. And then if nothing comes in to kind of cool it down, nothing comes in to cool it down on that panic. You if you really think the middle class is being squeezed up, I'm trying to tell you, unless it's like rich or poor. And I'm definitely not in the rich factor. I'm in the poor. Oh my God. Either one or two, you're either rich or poor. The decisions that we make, decisions are being made right now to affect the American people, and no one seems to care. But if you notice, when it come one more time, when it comes to those illegal immigrants, mighty funny. They have a few hiccups, but they sure know how to get stuff going. And shit sure sounds to be coordinated. They've been, I told you, they've been telling them to apply for benefits. You think they haven't? Just like what happened with those turkeys during the holiday season, Christmas. They got the word. Listen, they normally get here about 9:45, about 10:30, what have you, a quarter till. You need to get there earlyo. Okay? Get there. Arrival. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but somebody probably told them in the language. Arrive el earlyo. Then 10:30 or 9:45. And then the peeps on Shuttle in Chicago for the free turkeys. And yo, what's up? All gone. Resources, people. Resources. And what it's about. Now is not the time to be out willy-nilly living your life and just giving birth to a man that can't provide for you. But hey, do what you want. Not for kids. And I do feel bad for her that, she obviously made a bad decision. I'm sorry. Unless maybe it was a decent man and just poor. I get it. But, that's not for me I don't know. But, I feel bad for her. Give her the darn food stamps. Give her what she needs. She's an American, for crying out loud. And the thing, children, we can agree to disagree. She may hear my videos and say, "Oh, I don't like her," and that is okay. But guess what? I still want you to have those food stamps because you have children, and it's okay. We can agree to disagree. You may not like what I have to say. I might not like what she has to say. Her train of thought. It's okay. I'm an adult. I'm a big girl. I still want her to have those food stamps because she doesn't have a cushion. She doesn't have a man that she can go to, a husband or a partner. Hell, the government is the partner, and now he's flaking out. The government is the partner, and he up here acting funny. This is crazy. I am so concerned. I think they're gonna as I said before, starve you out. I really think they're playing like they're really on it, like supersized it. But when it comes to helping those illegal immigrants, they can sure get that stuff coordinated. Hotels, you name it. Put the veterans out. Put the elderly Americans out. You 89 years old, got to move out. Oh, son, come get me. Boy, I gotta get out of here, son. This is crazy. Wait for a phone call. I'm afraid, people. I'm afraid the phone call is not going to come and the money's going to run out. And then what? Theft. Not saying that this lady in particular, but in general, it's going to increase. This is scary. I could so many, me personally, I thought about it. I look at a few that I know. It's too many middle class. Some can reach upper middle class. It's too many. I said, look at the six-figure people, and that's just the norm. I've done it before myself. All not working. I am concerned. All not working. Used to making at least 120, 150, 180, 175. And they're not working. I am very concerned. We're living in a night. This is turning to a nightmare. Something has got to change. This is just not right. It isn't. Anyway, let me know what you all think. I wish this lady the best. Give the people the darn food stamps. Heck, you're feeding other countries. Remember I did the video when Biden, he said they were going to send money to the Ukraine to help the people with the pensions. The video I did, so they can, quote, what? Have some money in their pockets. Huh. I'm going to need those same text also for the same Americans, so they can have some money in their pockets. And if it's not too much to ask, some food on the table, and I'm out.